You got to have aluminum. It's an Airstream, so it's aluminum ceiling with ribbons.
I love it.
Yeah.
Guys, so I'm checking out the Airstreams, pretty cool, and I just ran into Justin with Airstream, and we were just talking about, well, we were talking about Prevost, because he knows that we have a Featherlite, but you made some comparisons that I didn't even realize, so I'm going to let Justin take it from here.
Yes, so fun fact, the Prevost, one of the features that they talk about is they build the shell first, and then everything really kind of fits through that door, and that gives the Prevost that kind of unparalleled kind of construction, you know, with the shell, and very impressive construction process. It's the same thing on the Airstream. If you go to the Airstream plant, we build the shell first, and then everything fits through this door. The refrigerators, the cabinets, the sofas, they all fit through the door. So that's why they make great vintage products, because you know you're going to be able to get everything out. And that you don't realize that fact until you've had an RV and you realize these things are built inside and out. So all the cabinets, refrigerators, sofas, they're all set. Last thing they do is put the walls on. Not with Prevost and not with Airstreams. So that is kind of your fun fact of the day. They're the same.
I love it. I love it. And you know, it is my goal one time to do one of the vintage Airstreams. I think that would be a lot of fun. Skinner and I have kind of talked about that.
Yeah, and that's a real popular thing to get into. I've had a 53 Airstream liner. I have a 1975 Airstream. Our chief marketing officer, I think, is up to 7 of them. They're so much fun, and you can design them exactly the way you want them. And there's companies that really do just an outstanding job of that. They make a whole living of redoing Airstreams.
And now you guys are doing the Sprinter vans too. So I'm going to give some tours of that as well.
Yeah.
But are you guys having a lot of success in that, especially with COVID and everybody wanting to get on the road?
Absolutely. So what we found with COVID is people want to travel a little more safely. This way you have your own facility on board. You can cook your own food. You can be comfortable. So getting from point A to point B, I don't have to stop at the rest stops. But I'm small enough I can park it in my driveway. I don't have to get special storage. And they like all the automotive safety features that you don't get in a lot of big RVs. Side airbags, front airbags, adaptive cruise control. It feels like your Mercedes-Benz. It's a huge business for us. We just had to build a whole new factory for it. It's doing really well.
Pretty cool. Thank you. Can I take a tour and
Absolutely.
do some video? Awesome.
Have at it.
Thank you. So Justin is showing me, this is the Pottery Barn Special Edition, and what is the special thing that Pottery Barn kind of brought to Airstream for this shell?
So they brought their residential feel and warmth into an Airstream that really helped it. But if you look at the furniture, it's all very residential. It's not very RV. You've got, you know, feet on the bottom of the sofa. And then they brought in some really cool things. So if you're working from the road, you got a tray that you can pull out, and you can tuck it away when you're not using it. This is like your smart home, so it's fully connected to the cloud. So if this is at a campsite, you get off work and you want to turn on the air conditioner, you can do so. You can operate it remotely from anywhere in the world as long as you have an internet connection. But then even if you just look at the wood elements for the cutting board,
beautiful.
You know, the big sink, residential faucets, even this pull-out, it's really nice because as you're working on the counter, you can just toss things right in. Just they brought a little different perspective than we would have normally done. A wooden table. This is actually can go up and down to make an additional bed.
Oh wow! So this can do the additional bed.
Yeah.
The blinds are beautiful too. I mean, that's total Pottery Barn comfort.
Absolutely, looks. Nice and warm and soft and comfortable. Yeah, they've really helped us. And then it comes with a bunch of things, right? It comes with chairs outside and additional bedding and just a whole list of items that comes with the Pottery Barn package.
I gotta go check out the bedding in here because I'm a big fan of Pottery Barn bedding in my home. This is beautiful. I mean, it kind of screams park me in a really cool, you know, roadside ocean place off the coast of Oregon. And
absolutely, and that is exactly the theme they took as their ocean decor. And then the bathroom, if you just look at the detail.
The bathroom was huge. I love the subway tile and the sink. It's actually quite big too.
Great mirror.
Yeah.
Sconces, just they really
love it. Really cool. So you do these collaborations with all kinds of different companies. You were talking about you've done Tommy Bahama, QuickSilver.
Yeah, Pendleton, Eddie Bauer. you know, this shell doesn't change very much, so it's nice to get another designer in to maybe look at it a little differently than what we might not have thought about in Ohio. And there's always some new element that comes in.
This is awesome. So this is the Atlas, and this is kind of like if you want a Sprinter van, but a little bit more room.
Yeah,
still.
exactly. So it gives you a little more width behind, gives you a slide out. And where most manufacturers have this big ugly molding in between the sidewall and the rear cap, we actually take the time to seam it. So it's a seamless coach.
Beautiful.
It's this is painted similar to a Prevost. Multiple layers of paint. It's all cut and buffed. You can't feel the layers. This is the Tommy Bahama Relax Edition. Obviously, there's the nice little Tommy Bahama accent. You notice the sensors? These are Parktronic sensors, so if you're backing up, you know how close you are.
Well, it's got the little slide, so it gets you a little extra room. I'm going to take you inside so you can find out why you might need that slide for a little more added comfort.
And it's all connected, so if you need to put some golf clubs that are a little longer or something a little longer, maybe some fishing poles broken down, they'll fit there. It is diesel, so this thing gets close to 18 miles per gallon, which is fantastic. And the diesel fuel is right here by the driver, so you know right where you park is right where the diesel fuel is.
Beautiful interiors, very high-end, very classy.
Very Mercedes.
Oh yeah, love it. I could drive this one, you know that.
We put air ride in the rear. These Class Cs, you know, this is a cutaway chassis, so it's not nearly the size chassis of the big Class A's. So we actually beef it up a little bit more, put air ride on it. Gives you a little better ride.
It's beautiful. It's so popular, I can't get in there right now because everybody's fighting to get in line to tour this one.
It's always a popular. Similar to a lot of the big coaches, this has a TV lift, so if you're not watching the TV, it'll go down so you don't have to look at it. And then this is a great sofa area. It reclines, but then it also turns into a Murphy bed. We won't show it now, but you can tell these handles here come down.
Okay, yeah.
And then by having this double that space, it gives us a much larger rear bath, which is beautiful. But it's one of the larger showers you'll find on this classic motorhome.
And then these are just some great storage. Got some closets.
Tons of storage here. Lots of.
Oh wow.
And it's flexible storage. You can turn it into hanging space if you want. Big drawers underneath. More storage in the back.
Very nice.
Got a pantry as well, which is great. And the one requirement Tommy Bahama had is we have to have a bar. So here's our bar.
All right, Skinner's in.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in. That's really cool. What a great little added incentive. Lots of fun there.
Pretty
Well,
thoughtful.
this is one of the shorter Sprinter vans, but you can see where you can lay it out. You can have a bed. Get a little sleeping in. I mean, they have just thought of everything. Woohoo! I mean, this could just be camping in the ocean for a weekend as well, obviously, but nice big kitchen, nice big workspace, all them good tailgating foods. You've got a bathroom, the refrigerator, beautiful cockpit to drive. I wish you guys could feel the leather. It is plush. So nice.